Sheldon Watson, Carter University, defensive back, 6'2", 205 pounds. Um, what goals did I have set for my senior year? Well, for me, my senior year, my goals was just basically to go out and show that I progressed from my freshman to my senior year. My college career was a little longer because I had to sit out once for my red shirt and once for my transfer process. And during my transfer process, it was in between my junior and my senior season. So I went down to Louisiana just to train, so to keep my body prepared, get bigger, stronger, faster. So when I come back from my senior season, that I'll be the best player I could be. And after my senior season, I felt like it was a success. I felt like I did everything I had to do out there, and we had a nice little season as a team. What will my coaches and my teammates say about what type of player I am? For one, my coaches will tell you I was crazy about football because I drove my car all the way from Texas to Canada by myself just to play. They tell you I was reliable. They tell you I'm always on time. They tell you I prepare myself for game day like we was going to war. Um, they just make sure that you know that I was a good teammate. That I'm look out for the next man closest to me. Make sure that all players around me are better players, so we all can be a better team at the end of the day. My teammates will tell you I was a loving teammate. If I came in the locker room one day and I seen somebody down, I go up to their locker and shake their hand, hug them, make sure that they know that their teammate got their back and that they're not in this alone. So by the time we go on the practice field or the game field, that's not on their mind. They also know that I know my playbook in and out, every position. So if we on the game field, they don't know when they got a blitz or go back in coverage, that they could just look my way and I can tell them. And I prepare myself so good that most of the time I do know what's going on, and they know if I say something on the field that they know that it's probably going to happen and they can act on it and probably make a big play or a highlight play for themselves. Um, and that's what type of player I am. I'm just the type of player to just make everyone around me better and be reliable, always on time, and just make my teammates better. When studying film, what are my focuses? When I'm studying film, I like going down my checklist. I start with the O lineman. When I'm looking at the O lineman, I like to see their feet. Watching the guards, which guard that we don't have covered. The open guard will tell me, like, indicate me which it's a pass or a run, just to let me know. His steps down here will show, towards my D lineman will show me that it's a run. And if he pass it towards the quarterback, it's a pass. And I just like looking at those tendencies just to see if that footwork is going to give away the indicators to show if it's a pass or run. And that's how I start out, by making sure that the O lineman is giving up pass and run. Next, I like going to the coaches because I like to see the down and distance and know what plays he calling. So I look at first and long, first and short, second and long, second and short, third and long, third and short, fourth and short type of situations, and I see what the coach is like calling in those situations. And in every situation, I write down what plays he calls. So when I get in the game and I look at the down and distance, the stick markers, and I know exactly what plays, or at least one of 5 plays that's coming towards me at this moment. It gives me a better reaction time and know like where I'm finna go as soon as the play hikes. Next, after I do the coaching, I like to do the quarterback. I like to see what side of the field he like throwing the ball to, right or left, or if he like attacking the middle of the field more. Do he throw it deep? He take chances. Do he like going to his check down? Or is he a running quarterback? Those type of situations help me know how I have to play my receiver, which level of the field the quarterback like attacking the most. If he like throwing it deep, I know I need to stay on top of my receiver. He like throwing it to the middle of the field, I know I need to respect digs and outs a little bit more. He throw the check down more, I know I can stay on top on my dig and then rally down to the check down. Those type of situation. After I do the quarterback, I like to go to my receivers because that is who I'm gonna be holding. I like to watch their steps, their alignment, if they're closer to the hash marks or if they're closer to the number. Their alignments is what's really gonna show me if they which routes they're running. So I know if he closer to the numbers, I know if he might be breaking a out or an in route, depending on what the film is telling me. That just helps me out when I know. When I look on the field and I see where he's lined up at, it just helps me know that if he's lined up in this spot, it's only 1 or 2 or 3 routes that he coming. Another thing I like to see, if the receiver drives off the ball hard on blocking. If he drive off the ball hard on blocking, then it's kind of harder for me to tell if it's a run. I mean, if it's a run or if it's a pass for the way the receiver come off. But most receivers, when they do come off and it's blocking, they basically like jog off the line or don't come off with their head down, things like that. And I like finding those receivers because it really tells me, like, if he come off the line with it, not with his head down, looking dead in my chest. I know that it's a run plan. I can just shed his block and make the play myself. And those are the type of things that I go down my checklist and on in film all week. And by game day, my checklist be complete, and I be prepared for game day. What separates me from other prospects? For me, what separates me is my work ethic. I pretty much don't get outworked ever. I'm a hard worker in everything I do. No matter if it coming to watching film in the weight room, on the field, actually putting in work, on the practice field, on the game field. I'm a hard worker. Um, Another thing that separates me is my hands. My hands, I feel like I'm a receiver at DB. When the ball is in the air, I catch everything. So I don't. When those that drop interceptions and passes, I'm the one that's gonna catch those interceptions and passes and make a difference in the game and be a game changer and be a playmaker. Another thing that separates me from a lot of others is my confidence. I'm very confident in everything I do. And I'm the type of player that's going to back it up. If I have to talk and get inside a player's head just to throw their game off, I'll still be confident in my technique and my ability. What I've been working on and perfecting my craft, I know that everything that I've done in my past is going to show on the field. And I'm confident in all the coaching that has been blessed upon me and all the work I've put in through all the coaches I've had in my whole life. I'm thankful that they have all given me a little piece of what I've worked in and gathered and came up with today. And I'm thankful for everything they've done for me. And now that I'm confident in everything I do, I'm pretty much just the type of dude that if you put it in front of me, I'm going to execute and make sure that it's getting executed best of my ability. Another thing about me is my mindset. It's not too many things, not too many tests that I've not been able to achieve. There's no goal that's too far for me to reach, and there's no obstacle that I can't jump. I just feel like whatever I put my mind to, I can do it, and I feel like that's what separates me from the other pro prospects. What are my offseason plans to prepare for the season? My offseason plans is basically just go back down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, down to DB Precision with Ryan Clark, and just get back to my tip top. In between my junior and my senior season, the season I set out, that's where I was at. I was down there with Ryan Clark getting best as I could. And when I left, I felt like I think I was like 210 pounds, and I was the strongest and the fastest I ever been, most explosive I ever been. And they helped me get into my senior season and produce the way I did in my senior season. So I just feel like if I go back down there and get some more training, some more functional movement, some more explosive drills, by the time my pro day come, I'll be able to produce my best numbers. Shout out DP Precision. Some strengths and abilities that I bring to the team on and off the field. Some strengths I bring to the team that I'm dedicated, I'm respectful, determined to be great, self-confident in everything I do. Trustworthy, accountable, the type of dude that if you turn your back and ask me to do a job, I'm gonna do that job no matter if you're looking at me or not, and I'm gonna do the job exactly the way you ask. My work ethic is very high. I work good under pressure. No matter how much pressure is being applied to me, I'm still gonna be confident in my ability in any situation and be able to just produce and be effective in everything that I do off the field. One goal of mine is really to get the to achieve the Walter Payton Award. I've noticed a couple athletes in the past that's getting the award, and it's becoming more and more a thing for me. Just becoming a pillar in my neighborhood, seeing those guys that's winning the award, how big they are for the community, doing drives and food drives and helping communities out with floods and things like that. I just want to be able to give back to my community so much that I maybe can achieve that award one day. Give back to the youth and make sure that they know that it's light at the end of the tunnel, no matter where you come from. Those type of situations, just for mentor the young youth that's trying to get out in the world in sports and things like that. Give a helping hand for those that don't have a helping hand with them, and just be a pillar in my neighborhood, and just one day achieve the Walter Payton Award. And that'll just make, I promise you, that's more than an MVP award to me, because I just want to be able to give back, because in a lot of situations where I'm from, a lot of people don't see the good things, and they really don't even get a chance to even get to venture outside of our neighborhood or outside our community to see the good things that the world had to offer. And I just want to be one of those players that give back and be able to show the kids something that they've seen growing up in their life. Final pitch. If you bring someone in like me, you're bringing in the swag to your team that will only boost up the team in a positive manner. Someone that's confident in themselves, someone that's accountable, someone that you can just really trust with anything that's going on, someone that's going to learn the playbook fast and be able to execute as soon as the playbook is handed out. First, their account will be able to produce the way that you want me to produce. Someone that can make a difference in the game, or be a game changer. Catch an interception and take it all the way back to the house. Someone that just make plays on no matter what part of the field he's on. Someone that's going to give you his all. Someone that's just ready to take on the brand, take on the full experience. Know that I came from humble beginnings, and that I'm all in, and never will second guess myself, second guess the situation. I'm a quiet person. I will hold my tongue on anything I don't like, and I'm on one for the team.